So it's Monday, it's the start of a new vlog. Sorry you didn't get to see some grocery shopping because I just picked up a few things today. For breakfast I'm having the Purely Elizabeth. I'm having that with almond milk. I'm having my tea, my green tea, and I have some oranges on the side because I feel like we need to use them up and I haven't been eating them. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I am going to be reading Kill Creek. Here it is. I've put it down for a long time. I don't know if I got in a slump. It's not that this was a bad book. I just didn't feel like reading really. So I would just read like 2 or 3 pages a day, which is not what I typically read. I feel like I read a book every 2 days or so. I had been reading a lot lately, but I don't know what happened. I feel like, I don't know, I just wanted to watch TV, I guess. But I am 159 pages in. I'm hoping to finish this. I don't want to say today and jinx it, but hopefully, I don't know, or tomorrow night maybe. Today, I have to write a review for an ARC I received, film my October wrap up, W the crew in a little bit. Actually, right after breakfast I'll probably W them, and then I'll write the review, and then I will film my October wrap up. So I honestly don't know when I will be able to read, probably after lunch. Okay, so I put in some laundry, I wrangled up the crew. You guys gonna go on a walk? You wanna go on a walk? You excited? You excited, bud? Okay, so I finished my bullet journaling for November. That's what it looks like. This page is just a watch list for Netflix, so this is what it looks like. If you see anything you want to buddy read, let me know. The ones that have the pink are ones I'm already buddy reading. So I'm buddy reading Kill Creek, In the Woods, and The Fall. The blues are physical copies that I have. Purple is review books. Green are ebooks. Orange, is that orange? Yeah, the orange and pink look really similar, but orange is audiobooks and yellow are book club picks. So House in the Sky is a book club book for my online book club that I'm in and that we meet on Zoom, and The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind is my in real life book club pick that I picked, and we also meet on Zoom to discuss at the end of the month. And those 3 books, The Heartbeat of Wounded Knee, In My Own Mocassins, and From the Ashes, are going to be for Indigathon, where the goal is to read from Indigenous authors. So those are the 3 books for that. So I just filmed my October wrap up, so definitely look out for that on my channel. But I read a lot of books that I own. Preview of all the books I read in October, so you'll see more of that in my October wrap up. But I think it's so funny because while I'm filming, the crew comes in here and they just like watching me film. Well, they're sleeping now, but they usually like watch me film. Here's the boy. He was right next to the camera the whole time I filmed. Hopped up on here, and there's Gypsy. Gypsy! Gypsy! She's sleeping. She doesn't want to be bothered. Gypsy, hi! Hi, girl! Okay, so I'm done filming. I have a lot of editing to do because I just always am like repeating myself or don't remember what I'm going to say, so a lot of editing to do. And yeah, now I'm going to write my review, eat lunch, and read, hopefully. Also, sneak peek into my November TBR. I think I'm just going to informally show them on this vlog because I just don't know if I'll actually 100% read all these. So this is From the Ashes. This is a memoir by an Indigenous author. This is for Indigathon, so I'm excited to read this one. It's been on my wish list for a long time, and my mom got it for me for my birthday. I never hauled it either. This is a lot of books. There are a lot of books here that I didn't haul, so I guess it's a preview of a book haul that I'll never film because they're already shelved on my bookshelf and I don't remember what I haven't really hauled yet. But this is The Warmth of Other Suns. This was recommended to me by Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading. I will link her channel down below. This one has been on my shelf for a long time. Miracle in the Andes, 72 Days on the Mountain, and My Long Trek Home. Nonfiction. All of these are nonfiction for Nonfiction November. Unbroken. You've probably seen the movie, but I want to read the book because it's been on my shelf forever. And Another one I want to read is Killers of the Flower Moon. I loved The Lost City of Z by David Grann, and he came out with this recently, so I definitely pre-ordered it and still haven't read it, so I want to read that. This one I'm really interested in reading because I've heard people rave about it, and it's Me by Elton John. This is a memoir by an Indigenous author as well. Okay, I'm running out of memory, but real quickly, this is Deep Down Dark. This is another one I want to read. House in the Sky also has been on my shelf forever. These are all nonfiction again, if I forgot to say that, but this is Devil's Knot, also has been on my shelf forever. The Stranger Beside Me, new to my shelf. Good Neighbor, newish to my shelf. In the Kingdom of Ice has been on my shelf for a while. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, in real life book club pick for the month, has been on my shelf for a while. Escape also has been on my shelf for a while. I'm listening to this on audiobook right now. And yeah, those are all the books I want to read in November. So my camera died, but I had to charge it a little bit. And then I had to delete some stuff because the memory card was full. So I just uploaded the clips to edit for one of my weekly vlogs, for my October wrap up, for a book haul I never uploaded apparently, and yeah, I need to edit all those 3 videos. And yeah, I already had lunch. I had leftover sushi. Let me show you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to review Trial by Fire, which is a book I got for review. I definitely recommend it though, it was really good. It's called Trial by Fire, A Devastating Tragedy, 100 Lives Lost, and a 15-year search for truth. It's about this fire at this nightclub that killed 100 people. So that's all I have. I haven't requested any books for a while because I'm trying to get my percentage up. I've had NetGalley since I think 2012, but I just never read what I requested because I didn't know that it affected your percentage rate. So I've been trying to catch up with that. I was at 0% because I started going on NetGalley again this year and I haven't been on there in years. So let me see. I'm at 76% now. I have Trial by Fire to review and then some really old books to review, 4 old books to review that I've never reviewed before and didn't get to in like 2013. And then the only upcoming review book I have is called Before the Ruins, and I'll put a little picture up here. But that one sounds really good, and one of the people I trust on Goodreads, her name is, I forgot her name, but she gave it 5 stars, I think. So I'm excited for that, but they changed the publishing date. It was November, but they changed it to January. So I have some time to read that one. But now I'm making this recipe again. I'll link it down below as well. This is the turkey chili. I used to make this like every week, I think like 2 years ago, but my husband got sick of it. I kind of got sick of it too. It's been a long time since we've had chili. So that's the recipe. I forgot to get the pumpkin because I add on pumpkin. Ooh, okay. It's cooking right now. Is this hot? It's cooking right now. And I will show you what it looks like when it's ready. Here's how the chili came out. It didn't come out as thick as last vlog's chili, but it still looks good. I think it's because I was missing the pumpkin, but I put sour cream for my husband and some cilantro and lime. So yeah, I'm going to eat and then you know what with the crew. It's about that time. Time flew by. I'm gonna take these guys out and then hopefully I'll come back, drink some tea, and read my book. So we're in the office. Here's the boy and the girl. They were on the recliner with me, but they don't like being on here for too long. Gypsy likes being in her, she has a bed up here in the corner. She likes going there. I like sitting here because my bookshelf's right here. And my husband's working on his homework with his makeshift standing desk. Okay. Here's Kill Creek. I accidentally sat on it, but hoping to get a good amount read. It's only 7:30. So it's Tuesday. I actually got a lot read last night. I read 100 pages of Kill Creek, which I don't even know if I've said what this is about. This is about 4 horror authors that are invited to this haunted house to spend the night. And yeah, it was really good when I started it. I don't know why I put it down. I just was kind of in a slump. I just would read like a page or two of the other book I was reading, and then it just took me forever to read that other book. And in September I had been finishing a book every like day or two, so I was on a roll. I wish I had vlogged it, but for some reason this was taking me like 10 plus days to finish, and I'm still reading it, so I'm hoping to finish it today. I have my planner here. I have finish Kill Creek on my to-do list, and then I have edit October wrap-up and schedule for tomorrow, so I'm going to do that today too. Over breakfast I am having, again, I'm just gonna finish off the pumpkin Purely Elizabeth granola, and then mix it with this hot cocoa granola, and it's dairy free, so I'm gonna mix those two. Okay, also I just want to show these two books. Someone in the neighborhood was giving away a bunch of books, and a lot of them were book of the month, but I chose two and I just picked them up, and I chose Monday's Not Coming, so I got this one for free. I'm really excited to read this one. I've been wanting to read other books by her, but this one I wasn't really on my radar as much. But I think, oh yeah, Allegedly and Grown, I think those two were on my radar, but I'm still excited to read this one because it sounds good. And then the other one I'm excited for, I read her other book, Escape Room, and it was a really fun read, and everyone has been loving this one. I was going to get this one from the library, but it was free, so I'm really excited to read this one. I like reading physical copies versus ebooks and audiobooks. So yeah, my library doesn't have the physical copy of this, they just have ebooks and audiobooks, and the wait lists are really long, so really excited that I saw this. She also had some other book of the month books, but I had already bought Winter Counts, which is one I really wanted, and she was giving that one away for free, and Leave the World Behind, and some romance books, so excited for that. So it's Wednesday and I forgot to vlog all day, but my husband went diving and caught some lobsters, and he brought home a lot of lobsters. So my husband prepped them, and I looked up a recipe to season them and how to like cut them and cook them. And yeah, we have some tails here, and we have some tails in there cooking, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I have some potatoes going in the air fryer as well. So this is what it looks like. I've never cooked lobster in my life, but my friend Destiny gave me a recipe. This is what it looks like. I don't really eat seafood. I haven't had lobster in 3 years. Last time he went lobster diving. What do you think?
Very, very good.
Let's see, I'm not a lobster girl. I'm not a seafood girl. It's actually really good. I thought I didn't like lobster. I've maybe had lobster a handful of times in my life, and it's never tasted this good. So shout out to Destiny for the recipe. It was really good. So it's Thursday. I have been running around all day. W'd the crew already. I am washing some clothes right now, and then I want to wash some blankets. So we usually groom the crew ourselves, but I need my husband to help me. So he's not going to be able to help me this week because he is studying for his exams and he's writing a paper. So I'm taking them to a groomer for the first time. So hopefully it goes well. They're gonna go today in about an hour. So I am just cleaning up the house. So it just feels like fresh. So I cleaned our sheets. They don't sleep on our bed. We do let them lay on the bed at night before we go to bed, and then we put them to bed, and then in the morning we let them lay there for a little, and then we bring them back downstairs. So I'm making these to snack on right now, and they are the spicy pumpkin samosas from Trader Joe's. I just realized they're already cooking, but I just realized that they do have dairy in them. I thought they didn't, but they do. So this is going to be a YOLO. Hopefully it doesn't mess me up too bad, but I hope it's worth it. I hope they're good. So it's Friday. We woke up, ate breakfast. I ate my breakfast while we watched The Mandalorian, the new episode, because it's Friday and new episodes come out every Friday. And then I W'd the crew and the bud. I'm watching the bud right now because he's eating his bone, and sometimes Gypsy tries to steal it. So I'm having a tea. It's supposed to rain today, so I'm having some tea. I still have to finish Cow Creek. I just haven't been able to concentrate and read. It's Saturday. I didn't finish reading as usual, but I only have 100 pages now. I read like 10 more pages. I haven't been doing much reading this week, and also eating this for breakfast. Last time I was eating the pumpkin, but it's the blueberry hemp. Eating some of that. I have my tea and my water. I don't think I've ever shown my water bottle, but there's a Simpsons Halloween, Nightmare Before Christmas, Stranger Things, Beetlejuice, and that's it. Here's my shirt. It's still Halloween to me until December 1st, so wearing my Treehouse of Horror shirt. So it's Sunday. I'm having some tea. It is 2 p.m. so it's kind of late. I feel like I'm getting a cold or something because it started raining yesterday and it's been really windy and cold all of a sudden, so it's gone from like 80 to 90s to like 50 yesterday. So I have a tea here in my Christmas mug. As you know, I love Halloween, so in my heart it's still Halloween till December 1st, but I thought I'd bring out my Christmas mug. So I finished Cow Creek last night, finally. I really enjoyed the first half, and then I don't think this is a spoiler, but they spend a night in a haunted house, right? That's the summary. But I didn't realize that the whole book wasn't the one night. I thought the whole book would be the one night. I think the first 200 pages or so is when they spend the night in the house and then they leave the house. I love the first half, but the second half, I just liked it. And then it didn't really draw me in as much. So I ended up giving it 3.5 stars out of 5 stars. I know everyone loves this book, but I think what also made me rate it so low was because I took so long to read it. It took me such a long time to read it that I think that's why I kind of wasn't 100% invested. One more thing, let me show you the book I started last night. So I have it right here at the table because I wanted to keep reading it. I started this really late last night because I finished Cow Creek and wanted to start something, and I started Miracle in the Andes. This has been on my shelf for so long. It's about a rugby team from Uruguay and they're on their way to Chile. So I think they were going to play a rugby game there, and the whole professional team is on the plane. So I read 22 pages last night, and here are, you might actually recognize this picture because I've seen it before. It's the crash. This was made into a documentary and a movie. The older movie I've seen a long time ago, but I want to rewatch it, and I do want to see the documentary again. But this is written by one of the survivors, so I'll be reading this in my next vlog. That's it for the vlog. I might show what we eat, but if not, this is the end of the vlog, and I will see you all in the next weekly vlog, and hopefully I read more.